Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm here with just a gratefulness story, I guess. First of all, I appreciate all of the help and all of the advice that I've been getting from all of you about the moth problem. So, I appreciate it. Something I wanted to say about the diatomaceous earth food grade powder. Again, it can Michelle Place Hooky mentioned that it can be dangerous to bees. So if you're going to use it in your plants, make sure it's just down in the soil and underneath the leaves. You don't want it on the leaves where the bees could touch it because it will hurt them. Well, it'll kill them, and we need the bees. But that powder is really interesting. It does come with an atomizer to kind of spray it in the edges. This room, I've hardly seen any moths since I started spraying it at the baseboards. I'm spraying it on, and as I say that, there's the one I missed the other day coming back to taunt me. I killed one downstairs, so we're going to have to take some powder downstairs too. Because again, they're in the carpet and we got to kill the eggs. And I think my husband steam cleaned the carpet down there what he could, but I think, anyway. That's not what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for all the advice and the help and clear plastic bags with Chef Lori's suggestion today so that I can still have yarn showing here. That is the plan. This is different crochet tools and stuff. This is probably going to be items that are made for me. This is more like the plastic items and my loaf cat right there and my 8 balls back there. But gifts for the most part. And then I'm going to mention, I was going to say about the DE stuff. It feels like really fine sifted flour, like that you would cook with, not like up the plant, okay? So it's like really, it's actually quite soft feeling. But yeah, I'm just kind of putting it on everything after stuff comes out of the dryer. It gets coated with, so I'll lay that up there. Yarns that went in there got coated with powder. Because, I'm sorry, that's horrible. I apologize. And this is extra squeaky today, and that's really annoying. I'm sorry. And then the next thing, again, that was that was Long Cool Woman that told me about DE, and then Renee Unraveled and Jennifer Redgate and Armchair Chef mentioned the boxes, all the advice. Camille and Long Cool Woman first, and then Camille, and then Renee Unraveled, and then there was another one that told me, use Michelle Place Hooky. Use the DE. You can use it a lot of different ways because I don't feel like saying that big long word anymore. But food grade. Because if you look it up online and it's not food grade, it's not pet safe. It's not human safe, actually. You have to be really careful with it. So you have to make sure it's the food grade. Anyway, but today I got a message from Scully Pop, and this is my big surprise, grateful. Has nothing to do with the moths, which is lovely. He kind of created a website for me, and it's really cool. I have to have a chat with him because I don't totally know how to utilize it or give everyone access or make it a legit working operating website. So I have to just talk to him. But I have been really happy with his photo. I think it's called Image Pop or something like that. His program that he's developed it as a human developing it alternative to ChatGPT, for example. ChatGPT does some cute stuff, but anyway, I just throwing that out there. And I really appreciate it. Scully Pop, if you don't follow him, give him a follow. I understand ASMR is not everybody's cup of tea, but he is an author and he reads stories, usually of his own writing, but sometimes of submissions from his subscribers. So, and sometimes he does mashups of existing stories, and it's a lot of fun. So check him out. And if you're interested in some other programs, check that out too. He has talked about them in recent live streams. All right. Sunday night, I asked, what do you want to see Wednesday? And the most excitement seemed to be about my whips. Now let's talk about my works in progress. My works in progress that I'm showing you are the ones I'm actually working on. These are not all my whips. These are what I'm actually working on. This is the one I was working on Sunday night. I will insert a picture. That's the back side. I will insert a picture of the other parts that are done, not sewn together. I think I know what I want to do and how much I want to do in between each row, and then at the bottom, and then maybe around the sides. We'll see. We'll see if I do. I'll do something around the side because it will look out of balance otherwise. But anyway, so let me lean this way. There's the picture. And of course, this one, Missy decided to get in the picture. So that's the whip you saw me working on Sunday. This, and I'll insert a picture of what it's going to look like. My own design, created a stitch fiddle using an image. It's a corner to corner. This is a hanky. Oh, by the way, if you like the hanky markers, you need to buy them from Ladybird Love's Etsy store by, did she say July? By her podcast. Because when she runs out, she's out. So if you like the hanky markers, go get yourself some. All right. She has some spoon stitch markers too that are really cute. I have one on its way. So just a note on that. But this is a corner to corner. I have barely started. This is for my son-in-law. I need to get back to it. I will. But I'm not there yet. This is for Double N Jen, but I told Jen Reeves I was making her a pickle. I got confused. This is Double N Jen. This is Jen's hobby note. I've started her pickle. Her pickle is different, and her pickle, no, and then I need to make, no, Double N Jen's is done. This is Diane D Loves Yarn. So hers is getting a face, and it's got to be embroidered because we're grandkids. So got to keep it safe. So this one's hers. So I just messed that all up. Now there's Tess, who it would be lovely if you can support in purchasing a support pickle. But like I said, I get the gens confused, and that was my bad. Okay. So the last one I'm currently working on, because I actually finished one before you ever saw it. I finished it last night. I haven't gotten any further on this. This one is for Izzy Pop. You can't tell what it's going to be yet because I haven't gotten to the pattern part. But you can see it's got bobbins on it because, yep, it's color work. And it's going to have a lot of, not a lot, but it's going to have several rectangles. And her favorite color is green, and she really likes soft, fuzzy yarn. So she's getting some of the Goodwill yarn. Once I'm done with it, it will go in the in the dryer to be heat treated and immediately packaged up and sent off to her. So that's the blanket in the picture. Well, Angie saw it, the pickle. So I've got 3 blankets and a pickle. Yeah, that's all that I'm actively working on right now. I mean, some of them I haven't been able to, again, because I've been kind of quarantining things until I'm actually putting hands on and doing it. But this too shall pass, right? I'm wishing I could remember that quote that I said the other day. Did I mark it? Sorry about the squeaks. It's awful. No. Where's that book? There it is. Did I mark it? Yes. Let's, this will be different than You Matter. We can all only be who we are, no more, no less. And this is a quote from Kalan Amnel, KAHLAN AMNEL. Not the quote I was wanting today. Oh, it was from my t-shirt. My t-shirt that's in the laundry with some polyfill. So, my Doctor Who t-shirt. So, I will write it down so I remember. But that's a good quote, and that's why I folded up that page so I could find it. Seriously, thank you all. You have been incredibly supportive through this challenging time for me. And I appreciate you. And I know nothing funny today. Sorry about that. I mean, going into the live on Jen Reeves and saying they were talking about how many inches something was, I literally just did not think about context. And then I said, "Oh, Jen, I have your pickle done." As they were talking about 8 inches or 9 inches was probably too much. And it was even the wrong Jen. So, yeah. Yeah. So there you go. Jennifer Redgate, that story was for you. And yes, that legitimately happened on Tuesday night. There you go. That's what she said. My phone sometimes nails it. Anyway, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Y'all like the hat, so thankfully my daughter, I was going to put it on backwards. That would not be as cute. Hugs from me, Mom Potato Head. Hugs from me. Whatever kind of hug you need, even if it's a hug from a distance. And remember, you matter and kindness matters. I hope to see you again real soon. Bye.